Born in a small town in rural Colorado, Dani West grew up in an environment where tradition and conservatism dictated the rules. From a very young age, however, she knew she was different. While her family expected her to conform to the typical masculine standards of the region, Dani found herself dreaming of dresses, dolls, and the freedom to be who she really was, a girl. As a child, the signs were clear but repressed. She felt out of place among the boys at school, avoided sports considered manly, and identified more with her friends. However, in a family that saw trans identity as something wrong, Dani learned to hide her feelings. The fear of rejection followed her, and the few times she tried to express her truth, she was reprimanded. School was another challenge. In addition to being bullied for not fitting into gender stereotypes, Dani faced the loneliness of not being understood. Teachers ignored her provocations, and the principal turned a blind eye. Even so, she found refuge in books and, later, in technology. At 14, she discovered programming and saw it as a way to escape, a logical world where she could create her own reality. At 18, she decided she could no longer live a lie. She left home after a heated argument with her parents, who did not accept her identity. Without support, she moved to Denver, where she worked odd jobs while studying software development at night. It was difficult, but her determination kept her going. Gradually, she began her hormonal transition, found a welcoming LGBTQ+ community, and for the first time, felt free to be Dani. Eventually, her coding skills led her to Silicon Valley, where she landed a job at an innovative startup. There, her creativity and resilience were valued, and she could finally breathe free from the prejudice of the small town. At the same time, she discovered another passion, fashion. With her unique style and renewed confidence, she began posing for amateur photographers and became an occasional model at inclusive events. Today, Dani West is more than a talented programmer or an amateur model, she's a symbol of resilience.